Hey everybody, welcome to Cloudveil Health. Today, we're taking a closer look at sunscreens. Navigating the world of sunscreens can be overwhelming, with numerous products on the market and varying advice on what's best for your skin. This video will help clear up the confusion around sunscreens, focusing on how to choose the right one, apply it correctly, and prevent skin damage. By the end of this video, you'll be equipped with the knowledge to make informed decisions about your sun protection and keep your skin healthy and safe. We'll also take a peek at environmental concerns surrounding various sunscreens. Make sure to stick around until the end, because throughout this video, we'll be debunking some of the biggest myths about sunscreen. Let's start with the basics. Sunscreens are designed to protect your skin from ultraviolet, or UV, rays of the sun, which are categorized into UVA and UVB rays. UVA rays can cause premature aging and wrinkles, while UVB rays are primarily responsible for sunburn. Both types can contribute to skin cancer, making broad-spectrum protection essential. Broad-spectrum sunscreens protect against both UVA and UVB rays. If a sunscreen is not labeled as broad-spectrum, it can offer protection from sunburns, but not from premature aging or skin cancer. That's why you should always look for broad spectrum on the label when choosing a sunscreen. Another critical factor is the sun protection factor, or SPF. SPF measures how well the sunscreen protects against UVB rays. As the SPF number increases, so does the level of protection against sunburn. But it's important to note that no sunscreen can block 100% of UVB rays. An SPF 15 blocks about 93% of UVB rays, an SPF 30 blocks about 97%, and an SPF 50 blocks approximately 98%. The FDA recommends using an SPF of at least 15, while the American Academy of Dermatology recommends an SPF of at least 30. While some sunscreens offer an SPF of greater than 100, there isn't sufficient evidence showing that sunscreens with an SPF higher than 60 offer any significant clinical advantage. Sunscreens come in various formulations, and different forms may be better for different skin types and conditions. For example, gels are often favored for hairy areas. They're lightweight and often preferred by those with oily skin. Creams and lotions are ideal for dry skin and easy to apply evenly across the body. They're also less likely to cause irritation in sensitive areas like the face. Spray sunscreens are convenient but require careful application to ensure full coverage. It's recommended to spray it onto your hands first and then apply it to your face to avoid inhaling the product. Sticks are perfect for on-the-go touch-ups and areas like the nose and ears. They're also less likely to drip into the eyes, making them a good option for sports or outdoor activities. Choose a sunscreen formulation you find easy to use and comfortable on your skin. This will increase the likelihood that you'll use it consistently. Now let's talk about the two types of sunscreen: chemical versus mineral. The debate between chemical and mineral sunscreens is ongoing, but understanding the difference can help you make a more informed choice. Chemical sunscreens work by absorbing UV radiation and transforming it into heat, which then gets released from the skin. They contain ingredients like oxybenzone, avobenzone, octisalate, octinoxate, and octocrylene. Recent studies have shown that these ingredients can be absorbed into the bloodstream. While the FDA is calling for more research on the long-term effects, there is currently no evidence that these ingredients are harmful at the levels found in sunscreens. Mineral sunscreens, also known as physical sunscreens, contain zinc oxide or titanium dioxide, which sit on the surface of the skin and reflect both UVA and UVB rays. They are less likely to cause irritation, making them a better option for sensitive skin. Mineral sunscreens are heavier and thicker than chemical sunscreens, making them harder to blend into the skin, but they are not absorbed into the body like many chemical sunscreens. Stick around, because later in the video, we'll be revealing the truth behind indoor tanning. You won't want to miss it. Now, let's dig into the proper way to apply sunscreen. Even the best sunscreen won't protect you if it's not applied correctly. Here's how to ensure you're getting the full benefit of your sunscreen. Apply generously. Most people don't use enough sunscreen, which reduces its effectiveness. An adult should use about 1 ounce, which is about a shot glass full, for full body coverage. Timing matters. Apply sunscreen at least 15 minutes before sun exposure to allow it to fully absorb into your skin. Keep in mind, the sun's rays are most powerful between 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. Reapply often. Sunscreen should be reapplied every 2 hours and immediately after swimming, sweating, or towel drying. Stay vigilant all year round. Many people incorrectly think that sunscreen is only necessary during the summer months. UV rays can harm your skin year-round, so it's important to wear sunscreen every day, regardless of the season. Don't let the weather fool you. It is a common misconception that sunscreen isn't needed on overcast days. However, up to 80% of UV rays can penetrate clouds, making it essential to apply sunscreen even when it's cloudy. Don't forget the details. Pay attention to commonly missed spots like the ears, hands, feet, and lips. A balm with an SPF of at least 30 is recommended for the lips. Some medications can make your skin more sensitive when exposed to the sun. This is called photosensitivity. Individuals taking such medications should limit their time in the sun and apply broad-spectrum sunscreen if they have to be outdoors. Check with your healthcare provider to find out if you are on any such medications. Let's talk about clothing and accessories. Dark, tightly woven, and dry clothing effectively blocks nearly all UV radiation. A good way to tell if your clothing is sufficient is to hold it up to the sun. If you can see light through the fabric, UV rays are getting through as well. And don't think that clothing's protection always stays the same. Wet or damp clothing increases your skin's UV radiation exposure by roughly half. For added sun protection, consider wearing ultraviolet protection factor or UPF clothing. A UPF of at least 30 is suggested by the U.S. Skin Cancer Foundation to block harmful UV rays. Wide-brimmed hats are nice for keeping the sun off of your face, and sunglasses with UV protection can help protect your eyes from sun damage. While some sunscreens can be labeled as water-resistant, they can never be labeled as waterproof or sweat-proof. If water or sweat resistance is noted, the label should also clearly state if they remain effective for 40 or 80 minutes during swimming or sweating. Different skin types and conditions require tailored sun protection strategies. For sensitive skin, mineral sunscreens with zinc oxide or titanium dioxide are less likely to cause irritation. Look for formulations that are fragrance-free and hypoallergenic. For acne-prone skin, choose a chemical sunscreen labeled as non-comedogenic, meaning that it won't clog pores and cause blackheads. Gels or water-based formulations are often better for oily skin. One misconception is that people with darker skin tones don't need sunscreen. This is incorrect. People with darker skin tones may be less likely to burn, but they still need protection from UV rays to prevent skin damage like premature aging and cancer. Tinted or sheer sunscreens can help avoid the white cast that some sunscreens leave on darker skin. Choose a sunscreen that suits your skin type and specific needs. There's no one-size-fits-all when it comes to sun protection. If you're enjoying this video, please subscribe to Cloudveil Health and share it with friends and family for more health and wellness tips. The environmental impact of sunscreens, particularly on coral reefs, has been a hot topic in recent years. Many chemical sunscreen ingredients have been linked to coral bleaching, leading to bans in several locations worldwide. A growing number of sunscreens are labeled as reef safe, but it's crucial to know that this term isn't officially regulated. Surprisingly, about half of these reef-safe sunscreens on the market don't actually meet the standards set by the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration. Be mindful of the environmental impact of your sunscreen choice, but don't let it deter you from using sun protection. The most important thing is to protect your skin from UV damage. The key is to choose a product that you're comfortable with and to use it correctly. If you have concerns about chemical sunscreens, opt for a mineral-based product. Remember that the FDA is actively researching the safety of sunscreen ingredients, and current evidence supports their use as an essential tool in preventing skin cancer. Let's talk about indoor tanning. Some people are under the impression that indoor tanning is less dangerous than sunbathing, which is incorrect. Tanning beds and booths are classified as carcinogenic, meaning that they have the potential to cause cancer. They emit both UVA and UVB rays, often at higher intensities than natural sunlight, making indoor tanning potentially even more dangerous. UV radiation can be completely avoided with sunless skin tanners, such as lotions, creams, and sprays. They can give you that sun-kissed glow without any harmful UV exposure. But remember, unless stated otherwise, the tan achieved from a sunless tanner does not provide protection against sun damage, so it's important to continue to use sunscreen. Sunscreen is a critical part of any skincare routine, and understanding how to choose and apply it correctly is key to protecting your skin from the harmful effects of the sun. Whether you prefer a chemical or mineral sunscreen, the most important thing is that you use it regularly and as directed. By following the tips and guidelines in this video, you'll be well on your way to keeping your skin healthy, youthful, and safe from the sun's damaging rays. Remember, the best sunscreen is the one you'll use consistently, so find a product you love, apply it generously, and enjoy the sun safely. Check out this next video, and until next time, stay happy and healthy.